You can have the mic there.
Awesome.
No, you can take your mask
yes,
off. Yes,
mask off, please. You won't get arrested.
Sure?
Yeah,
I'm not going to get
promise,
handcuffs.
yeah.
Oh, no, audio's fine from back there.
Yeah, perfect. So you happy with that?
Yeah,
Great.
absolutely.
Bit of a loud mouth, aren't
No, it's not a bad thing. It's good. We like that. Go for it.
Tim, can I get you first to say your full name, please, and the name of the store?
I? Yeah, my name is Timothy Webbers. I'm the owner of Smartronic
At Hampton Park Shopping Centre?
at Hampton Park Shopping Centre.
And just spelling on your surname?
Webbers, W-E-B-B-E-R-S.
All right, I'll ask that same question again. First of all, what cash grants are you actually eligible for here?
I'm eligible for the lockdown grant, which is a $5,000 payment.
Yeah, awesome. And that's just $5,000 for this
For
lockdown.
the previous lockdown. I'm talking about the lockdown from a month ago.
Yeah.
So they haven't paid me that still.
Oh God! So tell us some of the issues you've had trying to get it.
On the phone calls, I rang them 4 times, each time about 2 hours. And what was really frustrating is I actually got through yesterday, and after an hour and a half, I was on hold after speaking to them for about a minute, and then they had a timer, a countdown timer, went 60 seconds, and then 30 seconds, and then the phone just cut out in the middle of waiting for the person to get back to me about how my grant is going.
How did that make you feel?
It's pretty frustrating, to be honest. The processes obviously are not working.
So you, and this was you trying to chase up your last lockdown payment.
Correct. Yes. After the Premier said that he's pressed the button to go to send all the money for the second round, I'm thinking I still haven't even got the first round, even though I'm eligible. You know, I'm locked down at the moment.
So tell us how much money you've got so far.
Nothing. I wasn't eligible for JobKeeper all last year. Got $0 from the government. So I'm just a small business operator. I employ 3 staff members. I love my staff members. They do a really good job, and it breaks my heart that I'll have to let them go if I have no cash flow.
This shouldn't be this hard, right? Tell us, so you can't get your last round. I guess getting this round of payment is going to be another huge issue as well, considering how you've gone. Just tell us about how it's just clearly not working.
Yeah, well, after spending 8 hours on the phone talking to call staff that I seriously feel sorry for, because I even asked to escalate the phone call because the lady was just reading me a message that's pre-written on in front of her, reading it out to me. And I asked her a question saying, no, I'm not talking about this round, I'm talking about last month's one. Oh, no, that one's being processed. They don't know what they're doing. And I asked to escalate it, and they said, no, I'm sorry, we can't escalate it. There is no escalation. And I thought every process has an escalation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I guess when you heard the 5th lockdown was happening, the idea that you still haven't even got your 4th lockdown payment, you must have just been, your head must have been about to explode.
I laugh only because I know how painful it's going to be. Like, where am I going to buy my food? I'm not eligible for any government subsidy because I'm a small business owner. I can't get job seeker. I can't get any payments from the government. The only money I get is what comes through the cash register here. And at the moment, because we have to lock down, that is nothing. So it is extremely difficult.
And you're technically eligible, right?
Yes,
tell me why you're eligible. And you were saying you weren't last year, but you are.
Okay, so last year for the JobKeeper, I was not eligible due to the fact that the business name registration was less than 1 year old. It was like 11 months I'd been registered when the lockdown started last year. So I wasn't eligible to keep any of my staff last year. And this year, I'm eligible. It says on the website, I read it, I checked it. I'm eligible because I have to shut down, right? And no help. And it's just really frustrating that supposedly, don't know if it's true or not, but 90 other thousand people have been approved and had the second payments made already. Whereas here I am struggling to keep my 3 employees employed.
And tell me, you mentioned before, what is it? Pay is due, you're meant to be paying them what, tomorrow?
So my payment is on Thursday, so I have to make a payment to my staff members tomorrow. and I honestly don't know where that money's going to come from. Maybe from friends and family.
That must be really hard.
It is pretty annoying. This is why I'm here.
How is it on you personally, just to have to? I guess obviously there's the frustration, but that must be hitting you hard as well as an employer.
Yeah, because most employers actually care about their staff members. Like, I haven't taken a pay from this business since this COVID thing started. Yeah. Right? I'm not getting paid. I work 40, 60 hours a week, but I don't actually take an income. Right? I pay my staff because they're important, they're valuable, etc. They do a really good job, but the business can't afford to pay me because of these short, sharp lockdowns, which I agree in, but I just don't have the cash flow to be able to pay myself.
So that's so frustrating. Just so I've got it clear, last year you weren't eligible at all.
No.
You became eligible for the first time last lockdown 4.
Yep.
That's when you're like, yep, great, I can get a bit of help here.
Yes.
Still chasing that.
Correct.
Let alone getting any of this most recent round. You are the definition of a business, I guess, that's really slipped through the cracks here.
I don't even think it's a definition of business because I'm eligible.
Yeah.
It's just the place which they're approving it. It says my application is still under assessment. But then I've got emails saying a different assessment number saying that it's actually been rejected. But I keep ringing, that's why I ring them up. Yeah. The only reason why I ring them up is to say, by the way, you're sending me emails about a reference number to the application. That's not my reference number. So I'm just making sure that my reference number is okay. And they go, yeah, it's okay, you'll be paid, give it a couple of days, it'll be paid, no worries. And nothing. So I really don't understand how that I can have a reference number for the application and they're giving me correspondence on a different reference number. It's really beyond a joke.
Yeah, absolutely. How much money is it? Say it all went smoothly and it worked as per the plan. How much are you eligible for?
So I'm eligible for the $5,000 for the week. So based on my staff members getting paid for the full week and for the rent, I'm still needing to find about nearly $2,000 a week out of somewhere else. So the actual $5,000 doesn't cover the full amount, but it's supposed to do what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to assist, alleviate the problems, which it will do once it gets paid.
So this was, so last lockdown, that's the 5,000. Would it be another 5,000 for this latest lockdown? So
Correct.
essentially you're hanging for 10 grand.
Correct, I'm still waiting. And then supposedly next week is going to be another 5,000 too. So I've missed out on the 2 payments so far. The one from 1 month ago and the one that was announced yesterday that was already being made. I don't have any.
Yeah. You said something great before about it feeling, sorry, just a sec, what did you say? I can't remember the terminology you used, but essentially you're obviously hitting brick walls, frustrating that it's there and you can't access it. Sorry, I just totally had a mind blank. I guess we're seeing these media conferences, more announcements today, obviously Andrew's yesterday. How do you feel when you see those, knowing that you're trying as hard as you can and lots of people are doing the same as you, but getting nowhere? It must make you shake your head.
It's a bit annoying, but what I think they should really do is concentrate on the people that haven't been paid the first round over a month ago. Concentrate on supporting them because they're really starting to get impacted now because they've had no support.
Yeah.
So they really should try to go to where the need is, and the need is for people that have received nothing that are still eligible.
Yeah.
And that's what's extremely frustrating. They're picking out we're doing the best, we're helping small business, we're doing better than what the feds are doing, as he says. But I see nothing. You know what I mean? I see nothing. I've still got the bills to pay. I'm eligible, but receive no assistance, no support. This is supposed to support small business. I haven't received any support.
And it's not as if you're doing the wrong thing, you're not filing wrong paperwork, you're not putting wrong details in, it just seems like it's just you're getting the runaround.
That's correct. It's just I think that the staff members in the centre are doing the absolute best job they possibly can, but I personally believe this is a fault due to the processes which these people are working to, not the actual people. The staff members are doing I can guarantee you they're doing a wonderful job. It's just the poor businesses like myself, and I can guarantee I'm not the only one who would have had these issues. It's just very frustrating.
So it's fair enough having the money there. That's good that it's there, but people who are eligible can't access it. What's the point?
Get it out to the people so they can use it. So when the lockdown finishes, they can bounce back instead of having to go through the steps and rigmarole of rehiring staff.
Yep.
This is what's going to be frustrating. They want the economy to bounce. There is no way that the economy is going to bounce if there is no staff members to man the shops. So this is what the government really needs to focus on. Supporting small businesses that are really in need, that have nothing, received nothing at the moment, but are eligible.
All right, Tim.